Well, I'm a musician first and foremost. I write music, teach music, sell CDs, play as a session musician, produce other people's records, and recently I've started making content for social media out of all that, and that's kind of where my filmmaking comes in. What drives me as an artist is kind of community, probably, if I had to say something. And as a result, I write songs that I like to think are easily singable, so that people can clap and stomp along and join me as when I'm on stage, which is like the greatest thrill. For me, I mostly listen to Pat Patterson's songwriting craft, his ideas, which are incredible. They're applicable across different arts, I've found. Well, I use them in everything anyway. So ideas of like stability and instability and creating expectation and breaking it. And then he gets you to ask questions of yourself. Who's talking to who and why? And if you're not answering those questions appropriately, or at least in a way that serves the song or that serves the art, then there's room to improve. And if not improve, at least play. Again, to use a Pat Patterson phrase, by turning the film score on in their head by using lots of sense-bound language. So talking about the way the breeze feels on your skin, how it sends ripples across your body. And me, as Ayden Roberts, writing original music, I want it to be about that connection and community. You might build from, say, a click track that's got the pulse, the tempo, then guitar, voice. That would be like a guide track. So I work on that plane, so that's kind of where I sit. And then either in recording or in preparing with a band for a show, you put in these other elements. And these elements serve, I mean, aesthetically, or like, obviously you want it to be orally pleasing. But then you want the song to go somewhere if the lyrics go somewhere, or if the song talks about going somewhere. Like if I need to tell someone about it, I say, you know, let's put an intro at, 2 out of 10, and then a verse this big, and then a chorus, let's give it everything. Use the same 2 chords and just treat it with these layers that just like increase the almost like intensity. Then the next layer is how you kind of treat that. Do we put reverb on it, guitar up here, or the voice up here, or backing vocals way back in the room. Send it way back and situate the whole track in a big empty space that means, whatever it means to serve the song. I try to be considered about how I situate things against the song's meaning. As to whether I do it for myself, for the audience, I probably spend more time doing it for me, for how I think should serve this song. But it's something I hope the audience will enjoy. Well, I guess it's for everyone. But Ayden Roberts, the original artist, the creation and the creator, the personality, I think they're like inherently linked. The stories that I tell through the songs and the stories I preface the songs with in my live performances, I think they're completely like engaged with one another. I mean, obviously you can listen to the songs alone, but I think that getting to know me, which is what I really hope to do as an artist. I hope that the audience becomes part of the community with me and knows a bit of my story. I think then they can engage with the music in a much more interesting and more intended way, or more in the way that I intend.